Super pumped. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Under Construction. Week after week, we have been journeying with different individuals from different industries who are doing different things, but they all have one thing. They all have one thing in common, and that is that they are under construction. Each and every single one of these individuals are on a journey. They're on a path. They're becoming. They are on the way to being what it is that they feel that they owe the earth. I don't know. But like this is their journey, and we're celebrating their journey of becoming. We're super excited to be joining in with you guys this Sunday. Super pumped about today's episode. Listen, not only does a man have, a heart of gold, but the work that he's been doing in the community is absolutely amazing. So I'm not just trying to bring him close because of the sweets. It's not because of the candy. It's not because of, it's not because of that. It's not because of the desserts. That's not why I'm trying to, be very close friends with him. That's not why. Absolutely no. Other than that, Tshepiso, welcome to Under Construction. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me, and special greetings as well to each and everyone who's watching this.
Oh man, it's super awesome to have you with us here at Tshepiso. And so if you are unfamiliar or you're looking at Tshepiso and you're like, I think I've seen him before. Tshepiso featured on one of the very earliest editions of Ria Panda. I remember that was one of the first posts, I think, Tuso and I to see go viral a bit, and we were going super crazy over it. Tshepiso works with Sweetloops. And listen, man, the desserts look amazing. I cannot wait till I partake, and I shall partake. Like, I'm really partaking. This is super amazing. So if you want to check that out, go visit our Facebook page. One of the very earlier posts of Ria Panda. You find out so much more about Tshepiso, so much more about Sweetloops, so much more about the foundations that he is a part of. But Tshepiso, as we kick it off today, let's start here, right? Who is Tshepiso?
Okay, I usually try to describe myself as a friend and just an ordinary guy. Nothing more, nothing less. Yes, there are certain things I've done, but then, more than anything else, I'm just a guy of Kokasi. I was born and bred go White City Jabafu. And by the way, my surname Ketlele. Ketlele. Yes. Ketlele. Panakokasi, and I just love life. I love people, and I'm excited to see also what life has in store for me. Eh?
Oh man, we're super excited to find out what life has in store for you as well. So Tshepiso, you started Sweetloops, Kokasi. How was the beginning of that journey? How did you come up with the idea? How did you figure out the market for like desserts, ekas?
So I actually started selling cakes and when I was doing my matric. And in the back of my mind, I've been that person who's always said, I don't want to work at all. Now, the thing is, I always had this idea that I want to be an entrepreneur, but I just do not know what to sell and also how to go about it. That's the thing. So there's always been in the back of I had recipes. I had a grandma who knows how to bake, but I just couldn't utilize her at that time because I couldn't know especially how to run a business. But thank God there was this person I met and who also helped me establish Sweetloops. And from then onwards, I think it's just one of those greatest things that she has ever contributed to my life. I don't want to lie, because without her, she's the one who contributed regarding the logo, regarding the name. Because initially I wanted to do a coffee shop, but when we sat down and we tried to look at the logistics, we were like, it's very few people who read. You young people who would like to read books and might want to come to the coffee shop. So rather, let's do it a date spot, because we know most of the time when I say I'm taking someone out, I have to dress up, I have to go public transport, all those logistics. I have to you see. So initially we were like, why don't we just rather make a date spot so that you can come with that significant other? It could be a friend, it could be someone special, your family member, each and every one, just come and spoil them. So Sweetloops caters for those type of settings. Sweetloops caters for, as you said, you are Sabawela. We cater for those, and I'm glad to see which at least the pictures are saying, and they are representing us quite well for social media.
No, they definitely are. And I think they don't, I don't think they even begin to describe when it comes to delivery, service delivery, the whole feel of it. But now, so you've started Sweetloops on as your business, the main business, and then you have the foundation as well that you're the founder of, Hope Foundation. How did Hope Foundation come to be? And then where does Sweetloops and Hope Foundation meet?
Sure. Okay, Hope Foundation, more than anything else, it's my baby. It's like my passion. Something I wouldn't trade it for anything or anyone else. That's how it means to me. And it started on the long time ago. I actually I've been having a lot of ideas in me, hey. And I think it's about time I start writing down certain things. But even Hope Foundation, I knew about it before COVID. Now, there were certain things I were to do as much as random acts of kindness, for lack of better word. So when you get to do those things each and every day, somehow automatically you want to grow, you want to expand, you want to get others involved as well. So Hope Foundation, initially, it was Batupili Hope Foundation. However, because we had challenges with that name since it already existed, we just translated it into English, which is People First Hope Foundation. So it was established on the 28th of July, formally so, but before then it was existing. It's just that I was at that point where I do not want to expose it as yet, because I didn't have that direction, so thank God to the people, to the leadership and the team that I have, which helped me bring about skeleton to this meat that being is People First Hope Foundation.
Okay, that's absolutely beautiful. And now, what kind of work does Hope Foundation really focus and narrow into?
Okay. As Hope Foundation, we believe that we are an extra hand to those who are in need of hope, and we also give hope to those who are least or disadvantaged in the society. So what distinguishes us more than anything else is we are not about giving clothes, as per se. We are not about giving food. Yes, we do those things. However, most importantly, to now we are more than about giving hope. We want to not only enable you, we also want to empower you, in a sense that I usually make this example. Say, for instance, you are in matric and you stay in a community whereby there's no Wi-Fi, there's no internet, there's no access to information for you to go to varsity. So as Hope Foundation, we want to be that channel which will help you to go to varsity. Take for instance, you are pregnant at a very young age, and society says that you key is that we want to help you, we want to give you a channel, we want to give you opportunities, we want to help you. So whenever you come across a hope giver, that's who we are. No, we are not volunteers, we are hope givers. So when you come across a hope giver, our main aim is that we get to change your life in such a way which I'm not better than you, but I'm here to help you, because I might be an advantage whereby I have certain resources and certain things. So our main priority, as I usually emphasize, is just not giving, because we have a lot of projects and we can do a lot of things, but most importantly, what makes us to stand out is the fact that we want to give hope and nothing else but hope.
Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. And it resonates with my heart directly. Listen, I'm like, the work that you're doing, I'm super happy. I'm super, like, it makes my heart pump custard. So very well done, guys, to that Hope Foundation that gives hope and it meets the individual where they are. Now, Tshepiso, I want to know from you, going back into business and Sweetloops. So you said when you started, you didn't really have the business acumen that you needed. So you weren't able to pull, like your grandmother, the resources that you needed at that exact moment. How would you encourage an individual who wants to be an entrepreneur but lacks the business acumen? Like, what steps should they take in order to develop that? How can they actually step into becoming an entrepreneur, but and develop the business acumen as they go?
I think the most important thing is for them to start. Okay. So the challenge I noticed with me, we want to have money, we want to have capital. We were raised that a business needs capital to start and all those things. But the most important thing is that you start. And I usually say that rather you are in a what's this? In a deep end. Yes, that's the perfect term. So whenever you swim, right? When you are inside the deep end, you are always gonna get help, right? And most of the time, now we are just around the pool, we are looking, but we do not dare to start. So that's the thing with us. We have brilliant ideas, we have brilliant minds, we have each and everything, but most of the time we want advantage, we want money, we want people, we want support. And the most important thing we forget, and that is to initiate. Because if you haven't, and this is the most important thing about initiating actually. Once you have started, there's no turning back. So if it's only an idea, if it's only something I wrote down, if it's only something I want to do next year, I can always postpone. But if you have initially started, you have no chance. That's where you get to go and borrow money. That's where you get to assess certain people. That's where you get to study. That's where you get to equip yourself, because already you are swimming and you do not want to drown. So I'm not sure if you're getting my point exactly, but my advice is to that young person who wants to start a business, start. Yes, you have the plan, you have the product idea, and it may not be big as you want, but baby steps. The most important thing, rather get that logo, get that name. You know, which already you are bounded by it. This is my vision. This is his people. This is Sweetloops. I want to see it in 10 years. I want to see it in this space, so and so. But the most important thing is it's existing and people know about it. So yeah, that's my point.
Wow, that makes a very, very, very beautiful point. Now, having been in the business for a number of years now, looking back, what is the greatest lesson you've learned on the field in business?
Do what you love, passion. Most of the time we get into business or entrepreneurship based on, sometimes we see which is working, but there's no love, there's no passion. The biggest motivator is making money. Yes, that's good. That's the purpose of a business. But without passion, you'll go through days whereby you literally do not see customers. You go through days whereby you literally have to sacrifice your last money, because certain things are not going as planned, or you want to upgrade your business. So if you do not have heart for what you are doing or a vision for what you are doing, trust me, giving up is so easy. This becomes a date spot. I'm bound then to continue on pushing because it's deeply in my heart. When I wake up, that's the first thing in my mind. I have to go to Sweetloops. How can I improve my products? How can I improve me as well? As the owner, how is it? How can I?
Hey guys,
How to make money? Definitely love doing what they do.
Hey guys, we just really want to apologize for the break in transmission. If you experienced any of those, we really apologize for it, and we love you. And continue to watch. Don't switch off. Come on, watch the episode. You're bound to learn a lesson or two. If you as yet have not subscribed to Under Construction, we're on the journey to 100. You want to be here and be like the UC fam that was there from the beginning. So subscribe to the page, Under Construction, on all our social media. Go and like and follow as there as well. If you need any more details about Tshepiso, we'll have all his information in the bio of this particular episode. But before you go any further, subscribe. Tshepiso, my guy, as you're talking, when you said passion in terms of being in your business, you could absolutely just see it in your face. It just lit up. But now this is like an honest question I've had because I've had conversations with people. And on the one end, you've got people who are like, no, pursue passion. No, 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 it's gonna keep you going. Then on the other hand, I've had like hardcore people be like, listen, man, if it brings in rags, go for that. Because at the end of the day, money is what we need. Um, and I believe we've lost him. True, so pause the recording, Abba. So Tshepiso, really, I just want to get to the bottom for me of that thing. Do I chase money or do I chase purpose? Or how do I balance between the two? Because that's always been a very big thing when it comes to business for me, that I've never been able to settle whether or not I'm going to chase money and just be a cold, hard money chaser, or I'm going to pursue purpose and passion and struggle through it. So which one would you say is more fulfilling or you would advise for people?
I so much believe in whenever you do what you love or what you were born to do, money will always come as a result of it. You know, it's like me rendering a service, and after rendering that service, I'm bound to get money. So whenever money is what you chase the most, the thing is you'll never be satisfied. You'll never want to share knowledge. You will never want to give back. You'll always be that black, rich, number one in the world business there, you know, all those type of shandies. But at the end of the day, it's of no use because the business goes and it dies. Now look at other franchises. I'll make an example. Starbucks, for instance, they have a wonderful business idea in such a way it's them uniquely. And its purpose is they're making money. However, they are creating that environment whereby coffee is just a great thing for you to buy. Without you, even when it's a hot day, you'll always want to buy coffee. That's the purpose of it. That's how they make it. So my advice is, yes, we all want money. That's so true. However, rather do what you love. At the process of it, money will follow you. I mean, you are an entrepreneur. What's the point of selling something if you're not getting it? But the biggest mistake is for you to make money, and yet not enjoy doing it in the process, you know.
Okay, no, that holds a lot of weight. Well, I'll let that stand. Another question I have for you as a businessman, giving advice on this particular thing. How do I know how to necessarily price my product, especially considering environment? Because I know how much it took for me to make a particular product, and now I want to price it to the value that I believe it holds. But how do I balance that with environment, considering the people, considering how do I do that as a particular person, whether it's a product or it's service? How do I work around just costing?
Oh, that's one of the most difficult things I am facing even right now, because I have a lot of products which I have in store and I know which they are part of Sweetloops vision. The challenge is that I cannot afford to make them expensive. And you know, I sell milkshakes as well as part of the things we sell. And sometimes you get so surprised that when you ever go to a mall and see how much milkshakes are and how much I am charging, you know. And I'm aware of that fact. As a businessman, I also need to know where my location is, who are my demographics, you know. I believe that if I could get quantity in customers instead of quality, I would have passed or the break-even point. Now, what I'm trying to say is I'm putting my prices based on the number of people coming. I want more customers, you know, instead of 3 people, 2 people coming. As much as that is good, at the end of the day, I might be in a process where I lose out. So it's important for you to know your demographics. I'm not making a loss. That's the thing. I'm making a profit because I'm also being able in a space whereby I can sell using pictures, social media, such platforms whereby people get to know about my business, and even a creative business idea that can also help you sell instead of you charging bigger prices or whatever. So be careful not to charge prices that in which you're gonna chase your customers, because I'm not saying that where I stay, people cannot afford. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is, can it be out of convenience for them? Or must I always rely on someone who stays in suburbs or to come and buy here? So the purpose is I need to make sure which I'm not losing certain people, because even with me, if I wasn't part of Sweetloops, I'll always consider such aspect. I can't compete with certain businesses mall because they pay rent, so they have to charge a certain degree. Now, young entrepreneur, I know some, and I don't want to name which, and it's not bad again, but the thing they do is they want to compete with those big businesses to make money, but at the end of the day, you see which they are losing and they are failing their customers, as per se.
Okay, man, that absolutely makes like really, really good sense. What I love about hearing from you, Tshepiso, is you can tell the experience that you have having gone into business and basically live it. Like every day, I believe it was like a new thing. But now, quick question. With Sweetloops, with the Hope Foundation, and Tshepiso, because those being three different entities, but obviously being put together by your heart, what is your greatest dream, or what do you hope to achieve with all the business and the foundation that you are a part of and developing?
Well, like every entrepreneur's dream is to leave a legacy, you know, is to leave something that's gonna outlive you, that's gonna outlive your life in such a way whereby people benefit, your children, if they will be there, your family, you know. That's the most important thing, or the main thing. However, for me, the main thing, or the most important thing, sorry about that, is to set an example, also to empower those around me. I believe that whenever I rise, I have to lift others up. You know, I think that's also one of the reasons why I also accepted to do this interview, is to make sure that at all time, what the experiences I go through, how I conduct my life, the resources that I have, they are there to help someone else out there. We are from the Black community. We understand the spirit of Ubuntu. You know, we understand this thing which I can't eat alone. I do not want to be great alone. In fact, I'd rather not be great, but I want someone, whenever they are great, they'll be like, oh, thank God for this guy. Someone came, even if they don't remember me, but the fact that I know for sure, if it starts with me to someone else, that someone else is going to impart it to another person. And then you find our community, the Black community, already it's enriched, it's empowered, they are equipped, it's developed. So to me, one of the my dreams, my ultimate dream or goal is to make sure that my life, or how I conduct myself, the things I do, Sweetloops, is just an example to help someone else out there. So It's not about me, it's about that person.
Yet again, spreading hope. Founder of the Hope Foundation, guys, Tshepiso, absolutely amazing. Tshepiso, two questions right before I let you go. Number one, what song do you feel depicts your life right now? And I mean, yeah, you're gonna go for it. So you.
Shucks. I'll have to think about it. Can I get another question? Meanwhile, I still think about it.
Oh, because the other question might have been a bit heavy, but I wanted to know, in business, in all the foundations that you're a part of, what was your not greatest, or what was one of the biggest moments that looked like a failure, and what did you learn out of that experience? What was the experience, and what did you learn out of it?
I think it's what I'm going through right now. And it's only one person who knows it, because I trusted so much with my life and all. I'm at the phase, or at a point in life whereby I'm going through a lot. First and foremost, Eskom, load shading, it's screwing me, you know, and in that point whereby customers are coming, I'm making a loss, I have to stock, I have to bake, I'm losing customers in the process. So there are days whereby I'm literally do not have customers because customers came at a certain time, but there was no electricity and those things. And I'm also challenged by sickness. And the reason why I'm saying it like this is because I haven't told anyone, but my back pains because of cycling, working. I'm a student as well. I have to attend class. I have to focus on foundation. I also have to make sure that I give 100% go Sweetloops because it's not in a space whereby I'm having employees. Yes, I do have certain people who help me, who work together with me, but I'm hands-on at this point, at this stage, because it's still baby steps. So the thing is, I exhaust myself. You get tired. I think last week, I was super stressed and worried because I'm doing a lot of things, but I just cannot get the desired outcome. So the most important lesson to what I'm going through right now, and I'm happy that I'm going through it and it's going to be a testimony at the end of the day. But the most important thing is to believe. Again, what's keeping me? It's passion.
Okay.
And nothing else but passion. Thanks.
Believe and have passion. Well, Tshepiso, we might not be able to get to you belting your song out for us.
I have
but thank
it.
you so. Oh, you have it, yeah?
Yes. Dr. Tumi, I keep on winning.
Okay, come on, man. Just give us the chorus, quick.
No, they won't allow me to sing. My leadership code fund, they won't allow. I tried singing, they just don't want me to sing.
Tshepiso, we will take your word for it. But if you're saying when you singing will have us lose followers and listeners, then we're okay. We won't allow. But thank you so much for joining us, man. That was a very concise. I think the quickest interviews we've done, but it carries a lot of weight because some of the things that you shared might seem like they're in passing, but it's wisdom. And this is the thing, is that there's knowledge, but wisdom is a skillful application of that knowledge. So in all that you do, I pray and I hope that you learn from the story and the journey of this man, and that you pick up on the wisdom, that you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't know how to skillfully apply it, hey, watch out. So join us next week, yet again at 5 p.m. for another installment of Under Construction, as we take another individual through their journey and find out how they are becoming. If you as yet have not liked the page, liked this video, like it, and then subscribe to the channel. Listen, we're on a journey to 100. When we get to 100, I'm going to post a video of myself dancing. I said it, I put it out there on social media. I've got 2 left feet, but I'm going to do it for you guys because you love us and we love you. Stay tuned for more content coming out on our YouTube channel. If you want anything else about us, from us, to us, with us, send us a DM on any one of our social media platforms. They'll be in, the links for those will be in the bio of this video. We love you and trust that you are blessed. Tshepiso, you're absolutely awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. And then if you might dance, I think I might sing. I think.
Okay, there you have it, guys. I'm dancing. Tshepiso singing. When we get to 100 subscribers, it's going down. I think we're actually gonna go live. I'm dancing. He's singing. It's gonna be amazing. See you guys next Sunday at 5 p.m.